and all. The story name is The Man with a Lamp. Once upon a time, in a small town, there lived a man by himself who could not see. He was blind and he could not see anything. Yet he carried a lighted lamp. Whenever he travelled at night. One night, after returning from dinner outside, he came across a group of young travelers. They saw that the man was blind and started making comments on him and made fun of him. One of the travelers said, "Hey man, you are blind and you cannot see anything. Then why do you carry this lighted lamp?" The blind man said, "Yes, I am blind and I cannot see anything. And this lighted lamp which I am carrying is for the people like you who can see. If you didn't see a blind man coming and end up by pushing me, so I carry a lighted lamp." The group of travelers felt ashamed and apologized for their behavior. Moral of the story is: think before judging others. Be polite and always learn to see things from others' point of view. Thank you. And all, my name is Abdul Manan. Today's story is The Two Gardeners. Once upon a time there were two gardeners who planted the same crops in each of their farms. There were two gardeners. One was fussy and took a great care of her gardens. But the other one was very relaxable and did whatever was just required. One evening, a storm raged and destroyed many crops. After the fussy gardener woke up, she saw that her plants were totally destroyed. But when the more relaxed gardener woke up, he saw that his plants were stiff even in the storm, because the plants of the most relaxed gardener had learned what to do and how to protect themselves from anything. They just do a bit of work. They grow their roots deep inside the soil and make them to stand stiff in the storm. But the fussy gardener took a great care of them and didn't taught them anything how to do and how to survive on their own. Moral: sooner or later you have to let go and become independent. Unless you stop fussing, nothing will work on its own. Thank you. Good afternoon and all, my name is Abdul Manan. Today's story is The Seven Wonders. Anna was a 9-year-old girl who was from a small village. She was studying in an elementary school till her 4th grade. When she was about to go to her 5th grade, she got an admission in a new school. She was very happy. When the school bus reached her home, she sat in the bus and she was very, very excited to go to her new school. After the bus had arrived at the school, she went to her class by asking his classmates. She was sitting in the class, but the students in the class saw her with simple clothes, and knowing that she was from a small village, they started making fun of her. soon arrived and introduced Anna and said that she will be studying with, with them only. The teacher said to the students to be ready for the surprise test. The teacher told to write the 7 wonders. Everyone started writing quickly, but Anna started writing slowly. The teacher took all the papers from the children, but when she went to Anna, she asked, "What happened, my dear?" "Don't worry. The students had also read before a couple of days." Anna replied, I was thinking that what should I write? There are so many wonders. And she handed over her paper to the teacher. The teacher started reading each child's paper. She was happy that all the children had remembered what was taught. At last, teachers took the Anna's paper and she started reading. Anna wrote, "The 7 wonders are to be able to see, to be able to hear, to be able to speak, to be able to laugh, to be laugh, to be kind, to love, and to think." The teacher stood stunned and all the children were speechless. Today, a small girl from a village remembered those people, the power that God has given them. Those are the truly wonders. Moral: use what you have. Use what you have. Use what you have. Trust what you have. And value what you have. God has given you all the powers to be able to reach your goal. Thank you. Good afternoon, one and all. My name is Abdul Mannan. Today's story is the Sometimes Just Let It To Be. The Buddha and his followers were going to a town from another town. They were crossing a forest when they came across a lake. Buddha stopped there and asked one of his disciples to get some water from the lake. When the discipline reached the lake, he saw that people were washing clothes and a bullock cart was crossing at the right end of the lake. As a result, the lake became muddy. The discipline did not want to give Buddha muddy water, so he went to Buddha and said, "This lake water is dirty, so it is not good for you to drink." Buddha said, "Okay, just let us rest here near a tree." After half an hour, Buddha asked the same discipline to go to the same lake and bring some water for him. As the discipline reached the lake, he saw that the water was clear, so he went to the lake. He bought some water in a pot and he gave to Buddha. Buddha, seeing the water clear, said, "Did you see that the water is clear here? When you saw it first, it was muddy, and now you just let it to be. So the dirt automatically dissolved inside, and now you bought clear water." Moral of the story is, we can take best decisions when we stay calm. Thank you. One and all, my name is Abdul Mannan. Today's story is True Wealth. Once upon a time, a father from a wealthy family took his son to a trip where where the poor people lived, to show how they were. They spent a couple of days and nights there. While returning, his father asked his son, "How was the trip?" The son answered, "It was great, Dad." "So, what did you learn from the trip?" the son answered. "I saw that we have one dog and they have four. We have a pool that reaches our middle of the garden, but they have a creek that has no end. We have imported gardens, but they have their own fields. We buy food, but they grow in theirs. We have servants who serve us. They serve others. We have walls in our property to protect us, but they have friends to protect themselves." But by this, his father was speechless. The son added, "Thanks, Dad, for showing me how poor we are." Moral: wealth is not measured in money and property. Wealth comes under good friendship and excited relationships. Good afternoon, one and all. My name is Abdul Mannan. Today's story: having a good friend. Once upon a time, two friends were walking through a desert. At some point, they had an argument in their journey. The one friend slapped the other. The friend who got slapped was hurt but didn't say anything and wrote on the sand that, "Today my best friend bet me." They started continuing off until they reached an oasis. They decided to take a bath there. The friend who got slapped had stuck in a mile and started drowning. His friend saved his life. And after recovering, he came out and he wrote on the rock that, "Today my friend saved my life." The friend who slapped him and who saved his best friend's life asked him, "When I bet you, why did you wrote on sand? And when I saved your life, why did you wrote on the rock?" The friend answered, "When anyone hurts you, you have to write on the sand. Then the wind of forgiveness will erase it. But when anyone does good for you, you have to write on the rock where no wind can erase it." Moral: do not value things what you have in your life, but value who you have in your life. Thank you. Afternoon and all. My name is Abdul Mannan. Today's story is the options in our path. In ancient times, a king had kept a boulder in the middle of the roadway and hid himself back to see that whoever pushes the boulder out of the way. Many wealthy merchants and courtiers came, but they just went across it. Many people shouted at the king for not keeping the roads clean, but they didn't think to do anything with the rock. There was going a peasant. He saw that rock. He kept his burden down and tried to push the rock. The rock was heavy. After much pushing and struggling, he finally succeeded. Afterwards, he went back to bring his burden. He saw a purse laying there. It has many gold coins and a note from the king that whoever pulls this rock out of the road will get these gold coins. He the peasant take the gold coins. Moral of the story is, every problem in our life gives us an opportunity to improve our circumstances, and lazy people always complain, but some people find the solution by their kind hearts, generosity, kindness, and willingness to get the things done. Thank you.